Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name's Rachel. My channel is titled Unpolished 20 Something. It is a reference to a blog that I used to do. This will be a primarily video beauty channel, but I will occasionally throw in some other things, maybe talk a little bit about professionalism and just being a 20 something in today's time. Thank you for watching my video today. I'm really excited to finally start a channel on YouTube. I've been watching YouTube for years, and it's just really exciting to finally start my own channel. Today we'll be doing this makeup look here, this sort of turquoise mermaid eye, using the Jaclyn Morphe palette. I know this just went out on sale yesterday. I haven't checked to see if it has been sold out, but I'm sure she'll restock it again if it has sold out, so definitely get your hands on this if you can. And if you already have it, hopefully this is a fun look that you can do with the palette you already own. Let's get started. So we're going to start today by doing our primer. I've been using the Becca First Light Priming Filter. It is purple, so it has a nice brightening effect, and it has a really bright lemony scent that I absolutely love for the morning. Really wakes you up, and then the brightening wakes up your skin. This is really great for my dry skin lately. I typically have combination skin, but lately my skin has been really temperamental and been extra dry, so this primer does have a nice moisturizing effect to it that I've really been enjoying. Next, we're going to put on a IT Cosmetics CC cream. I use the shade Fair. I really like the IT Cosmetics CC cream in the summertime. It does have SPF 50. It's really good whenever, but in the summer I'm much more susceptible to getting burned, so I definitely wear it more often. And even if you're not planning to go outside, it's a good idea to wear something with an SPF in it, because we're all driving in our cars, getting sun exposure there, or I know I work next to a window all day, so I'm getting those UV rays as well. I also have freckles, so I'm more susceptible to getting skin cancer, and as well as having fair skin. So I always like to make sure that my skin is protected. Of course, I get some in my hair. You definitely want to make sure you take it a little bit down your neck, whatever foundation or CC cream you're using, to make sure that you're blending and there's not an obvious line between your neck and your jawline. So next I'm going to put on some concealer. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm using the shade Fair, obviously, because I have super pale skin. They do have a pretty nice color range. You have a lot of dark shades as well as light shades, so you should be able to find what other color you're looking for. This is an Ulta exclusive. And I'm using my Eco Tools blending sponge. I really like this sponge. It's a really great, affordable drugstore option and dupe for the Beauty Blender. One of my favorite things about this sponge is the shape, since it has these two slanted sides and the point at the top. It makes it super easy to use for blending, applying cream highlighter, whatever. I will say it does come in a dual pack with a smaller version, and I don't like the smaller version at all, but they started selling it just by itself, and that's what I would go for. I wouldn't get the one with this size and the smaller size. Smaller size is just very rough, and it's not the easiest thing to use. So next I'll be applying a powder all over in the areas that I put concealer. I'm going to be using the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and this is a Sephora Pro Feather White Weight Complexion brush. I just sort of tap it on Since I do really have combination skin, my skin can get really oily during the day, so by patting it on, everything stays in place so much better. Next, I'm going to go ahead and put on my shadow primer. I'm using the MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I got this not long ago because everyone talks so highly of it, and I will be completely honest. I like it, but I don't think I like it as much as everyone else does. To be completely frank, I think I like my Urban Decay Primer Potion better than this. And everyone likes this one better, but I like this one better. So, and then I'm just gonna go back into the Mercier translucent powder and just put that over my eyes. Now next, I'm gonna do brows. I've been using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Auburn. Obviously, I'm a redhead, so I like the fact that they have a color that is more reddish hued. I do also really like the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit, but their colors are more cool toned. They don't really have anything very warm toned, so that's the only downside for me personally, but they're both really good and about the same price. I'm just making light feathery strokes. Now we're going to start on my absolute favorite part, and we're going to do our eyes. Today I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Absolutely in love with this palette. I haven't had it very long, but it's already become one of my favorite palettes because you have so many different colors here. We're going to be doing a turquoise sort of aqua eye colors, but I'm going to start with this color right here. I'm using my Sephora Pro Crease Brush. And we're just really blending this right into the crease and above the crease. Sort of those windshield wiper movements. One of my favorite things about this eyeshadow palette is that the colors are so pigmented, but they're not powdery at all. Like, I don't really need to tap off my brush before I go into my eye. I don't have to worry about, you know, the color exploding all over my face. There's not that much fallout. It's really just a beautifully, beautifully made palette. Jaclyn did such a fantastic job, and it really does show. So next I'm going to be going into this yellow color right here. And I'm going to be putting it just below the color I did previously. I know I still tap, it's just a habit, but it doesn't really need it. Next, I'm going to be using this Sephora rounded crease brush. I'm going to be going into this pretty turquoise color right here. It's the matte shade. We're doing a halo eye today, so I'm going to be putting this on the outer as well as the inner corner. We're just buffing this right on the lid. This color is really buildable, so you can go in with a little bit and just keep adding and make it as pigmented as you want. So it's not as scary of a really bright color to use. It's really great for people that are beginners to using a lot of color. And now next we're going to be going into the metallic turquoise shade. And I'm just going to be putting this on with my finger. And then I'm going to go back into that matte turquoise color and just sort of blend a little bit. I'm already getting major mermaid vibes and I love it. And then we're going to go back into that yellow shade and continue blending. And then next I'm going to be going into this dark green shade and just putting it a little bit on the outer corner, just to deepen it up a little bit, but I'm not going crazy. And then next, this is my favorite part because I love the way this looks, I'm going to be taking this color right here. It's sort of a taupey silvery color, and I'm just going to take it on my finger and put it right in the center. And this is going to give your eye almost a wet effect to really give those mermaid vibes. Now we're going to go into the lower lash line, still using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to start with the yellow shade, and I'm going to be using a Morphe E18. And proceed to make a fish face the entire time. Don't judge me, we all have funny makeup faces. And then I'm going to be using this e.l.f. brush and going into this color right here. And we're just smudging this right above the previous color. And then next I'm going to be using this Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm going to be going into this color. And this we're going to really focus on the outer corner of the eye. And next I'm going to be putting on eyeliner, and I'm using Mr. Bing by ColourPop. This is one of Kathleen Light's collaborations. And we're just putting this on the lower waterline. I'm going to be going into this color right here, as I awkwardly try to point right there. I'm putting that in the inner corner. I really, really love this inner corner highlight. It's quite honestly my new favorite inner corner highlight. I go into it even when I'm not using the palette for the rest of the day. Like, come on, that's beautiful. So next we're going to be doing eyeliner, and I'm doing a wing today, so I'm really nervous because it never turns out the way I want it to. They never match, but I'll be using the Ardency and Punker eyeliner. Honestly, they used to sell at Sephora, but I don't think they do anymore. So you might have to do a little bit more searching, but it's a really fantastic eyeliner. But also, if you like a felt tip, this one's for you. But I've had it for, I don't even know how long, and it's still working perfectly. Like, it's still super black and works so well. So I'm not going to be doing a dramatic wing, just like a little baby wing. Alright, I love when one eye looks great and then I have to replicate it on the next side. It's not fun. I said baby wing too, and do you see how dramatic that is? It's not a baby wing at all. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get because I'm about to go crazy and make my whole eye black. So today I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara in Blackest Black. I am absolutely, positively obsessed with this mascara. Never thought I could find a new mascara that I loved so much, but this is it. Easy to remove, which is wonderful because I hate mascara that's impossible to remove, and it just makes your lashes look so incredibly beautiful, and it's affordable. Like, what more can you ask for? All right, eyes are done. So next I'm going to be putting on bronzer. I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have it in the color Light. and just using a really, really fluffy Real Techniques brush. I'm not doing really like an intense contour or anything, just fluffing it on, which is kind of my favorite look in the summer, to just add some warmth to the face. As my hair gets all in the way. Alright. Just put a little on either side of the nose and right at the tip to make my nose look shorter. And a little bit on the neck because my neck is always so much paler than the rest of me. I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the color Seduce. It's a really nudie color, which is good because this is a really bright and dramatic eye look. Please ignore the fact that I had to take off cat hair. It just flies into the air and you can't do anything about it. So, and then last, well, not quite last, but almost last, I'm going to be putting on highlighter. I'm going to be using the Lou-manizer by the Balm. I got this little trio at Nordstrom Rack not long ago, so you might still be able to find it, and it's about half the cost of buying all three. I don't really care for Cindy Lou-manizer, but Betty Lou-manizer is beautiful if you're quite a bit darker than I am. You can definitely use it as a highlighter, but it also makes a beautiful shadow for those of us that are super pale. And I'm going to be putting on Benefit's Gimme Brow in number 3, or shade 3, just to tame my brows. I like to do this last because I'm not the cleanest when it comes to putting on my bronzer. So it always ends up moving again, so I always do it last. And then last, I'm going to be putting on Glamglow, their Glowgetter setting spray. And I keep saying last, but this is really last. I'm going to be putting on the Sweet Peach Lip Oil in Peach-sicle from Too Faced. So there you have it. This is my sort of aqua mermaid eye look, and pretty neutral the rest of my face. It's the whole face makeup you can definitely wear any day. Obviously the eye makeup isn't for everyone to wear just to work, even though I do, but if you're going to a pool party, if you're just hanging out on the weekend, I think it's a really fun look to do. So thank y'all for watching. I'm going to try and put out a new video next week as well, so keep a lookout for that and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment and feel free to share my video. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye.